Ciao traders. Because I have every week I have at least 1, 2, sometimes even 3 times asked, can I speak about my strategy and how I am trading? So for me, the trading is definitely so much more different, or the places where I'm visiting with this trading information, it's totally different if you're here, for example, first day or your first year. It's so much different story. And I'm thinking very deeply about the information too. So the place where I am currently with the trading information, for example, when I take that trade, what was my possibilities and the probabilities? But let's go into that. It's a little bit deep information and structure, but if you take, for example, notebook and you map out all this and start looking, the whole picture, it might help you a lot, and smoother, and it might smooth your trading curve, your equity curve a lot more. So the first thing with my mind is the information. For example, right now, this is the information what is going into my system. So I have active information, the energy stream going on, because I'm looking the computer screen. Like I cannot make anything up in my own mind, because that's the picture what I see. So the information is already here. Now it's only my thing how I'm kind of reading that information. But in my mind, what is happening is when the information is going in, so here we have the new information, it's going into the system. But before going in your main system, this information, I'm channeling this information through another state. But the thing is, somehow this state in original form, you don't see that state because of the ego what we have in this world. It's there, like it's here. So the thing is, before entering the state, you have here kind of security check. You can imagine it's a 3D shape of cone, or it's like figure of the vortex, or like a storm is going there. But inside here, it's all your information and your memories about trading, just trading. All this what we do here it's 100% trading. All information, every yes and no, it is about trading. So every your memory about yes and no's, it is here. Everything about trading. But now we have this thing in this world called ego, and then ego is inside here. So now, for example, if your ego is too much attached in the reality, in this world, in the material reality, for example, this trading information is going inside here, and it's grabbing one of your memories, your yes or no's, and it's going straight out back to the main system, and it's giving you this information. So for example, you are here, and then you get this information, and then you're gonna take the trade. But the thing is, if you take that, you don't even go, the whole state, what is, one level more deeper. And the thing is, if you do that, you don't even realize there is the whole new state underneath that, because you just, you are just too big. You just, oh, I want that, I want that, I want more and more. So you don't even see that state because your ego is too much attached. So the whole place here is, it's protected. The universe is protecting, and it's not our fault. I'm making all this here because we are living, in this society world, what we have in this world. Like for me, this place here, it's completely open. I don't have this one here. But it is there because of the egos. Soon as when you let the ego go, this place is completely free here. And then what is gonna happen? You have a thought here. So this thought is, for example, this information is going in, is going through all the way with all your memories, all your yes and no's. It's falling through there. There is no grabbing. This information here, this information is pure. There is no manipulation. There is no grabbing, no attachment. You have the purest form information. And with that information, we enter the state of Markovian. And this state is here. It is Markovian and non-Markovian state. Markovian and non-Markovian state. So now I'm gonna do the map down here, and then you can see how the information is actually moving. So in the Markovian state, the first thing what we have, it is our own Markovian pattern. This is our own Markovian pattern. And if this is fully developmenting, this information what we sent now here back to the system all the way through you, so you have it. And this information is entry, stop loss, and TP. That's it. This is the entry what is going back to your system for you. So if this information is in the system, it depends of you if you want to take that trade or no. There is no forcing you have to take that trade. No, it's completely there for you. So here, this one is coming from if only if you recognize your Markovian pattern. This one here. If you recognize your Markovian pattern. And now, what, for example, Markovian is entry, stop loss, TP. That's it. Sharp, yes and no, clean. But what is between entry and TP, and what is between entry and stop loss? It's going here. All between is non-Markovian, meaning all possibilities. Between entry and TP, all possibilities. Between entry, stop loss, all possibilities. And now we're gonna go here. All possibilities, any and everything is possible, is here. So Markovian state, entry, TP, stop loss, everything what is between entry, TP, between entry, stop loss, non-Markovian's place, state. But now we're gonna go other sides. Here we have possible, but what is probable? Possibility and probability. So, for example, very simple example is, it's possible sun is not rising tomorrow, but the probability is sun is rising tomorrow. It's very simple. And that's how simple you have to keep it. So with that possible, what you're doing, this probability here, what you're doing is you're learning or you're mastering the strength of your pattern. So this one, this state is going straight back here and supporting the mastery here, the master pattern. It's your perfect pattern. This is the main, this is your perfect, this is the pattern, this is T1 pattern. Because this one here is sending out the information, entry, TP, stop loss. That's it. So now let's go the place where is happening the most work, and it's coming from here. So in here, in Markovian's place state, there is a thing called Snapchat. So for example, if you go here, this information how we have, this is the Snapchat. Hold this screen what you have, this is the Snapchat, and inside that Snapchat is possibilities and probabilities. This is Snapchat, here Snapchat, here Snapchat. You zoom out, this is the Snapchat. Everywhere, after every single candlestick, there is possibilities and probabilities, and it's changing all the time. New candlestick, probability is that, new candlestick, probability is that. Every all the way, it's never stopping. That's why it's a lot of work there. So here you have all those Snapchats, thousands of Snapchats. Basically, if you're making the screenshot, you have all those screenshots here. This is inside this one, and this is again supporting your main pattern here. More you do work here, more you pack testing, more you like sanding all those angles, it's gonna be super smooth like a pebble, the whole pattern here. But it's a lot of work, it takes years. It takes years. And understand inside this Snapchat, there is, let's put it half. There is a Markovian side of that, where is information versus information. There is no you as a personal emotion. It's not you involved at all. It's just information versus information. No no human emotions involved. It's it's something else. It's not you. You just looking at information. Like for example, here there is there is nothing. It's just information there. Like there is no emotions. Like you look in that snapshot, you look in that screen, like there is no words even, there is no letters even. It's just information. And now it's just you're doing how good you are with that information. And the other side is the non-Markovian side is with the memory. The other side is with you, because the thing is what you developmenting here, and this developmenting again going straight back here to support your master pattern. So here you start you start founding, because the Markovian side is information versus information, and here is something about you. Like it depends how many ingredients you wanna involve, but you have to understand through this place you start founding your favorite patterns. Like we all know, I like W pattern, one of my favorites. Opposite side one, M pattern. Then break, retest, go. Then same thing, opposite sides. So you start founding or reaching those places. And this one again straight back here to support your, your perfect pattern. It's gonna be a proper hero journey here, but that's the work. Like through the logic of your own mind, you will see those places. You don't have to go and searching those places. They will be there if you are ready to see. Like they will be there. So this place here, it's very good to have your mind discipline. Mind discipline. It's helping a lot here, because the overall goal is to get this state into your muscle memory. But to learn like how you can deal with information, this is very good exercise, because it's going, for example, here, when this pure information is going in, it's going doing and then here, and then go back to main system for you to take that trade or not. So it's becoming very automatic thinking. And inside the same place it's gonna be happen like the first thinkings or your first thoughts, and maybe later on you realize, oh, that first thought was actually right, or the first thinking was right, but I wasn't listening myself. All those little details, it's all from in that state. And so here, this state, the Markovian state, every single information in this state is yes or no. Like there is no maybe this, maybe it's not, there is no maybes, there is very sharply, correctly yes or no. Every single question what is inside this sector is yes or no. Everything what is inside non-Markovian, everything here is the memory. Everything what was in the memory. Your full memory, your full emotions, everything is there. It's the pure life, pure flow here. Like we already say, this place is all possibilities. Like we are, like what I'm saying is all possibilities. This is the place of all possibilities. This one here, yes or no. Sharply, yes or no. So basically what is happening now in my mind is when I see the information, I'm like, for right now, it is a pure muscle memory, but the information is going straight to the possibilities and the probabilities. If you're learning and mastering, there is a things, for example, one day you go in the computer and you're looking the Snapchats and you see, okay, this is actually a low probability. Next day, oh, this is medium probability. Next day, oh, this is high probability. Like through the years, you start seeing those low probabilities, medium probabilities, and the high probabilities. Like sometimes the marker structure is very clean, sometimes it's just full of noise and manipulation. So you're not gonna take the trade because the probability is low. Can So here you have all those probabilities. How you can handle your own snapshots. And the same thing here is helping the same thing. And overall, this is again going back here to support the main one. And again, like if you're here, we was talking about sooner or later you're gonna add ingredients. What is your own emotions, your something what is personal. I think just to add emotions are already good. It's not more needed. And then through the here you start already seeing, like for example, well, okay, this Snapchat and this probability is, for example, 70%. The probability what can happen. Or the next day, oh, the probability is 95%, or the next day the probability is 40%. It's a very simple calculations. With this probability calculation, you can look everything what you see here and have a calculation without you just looking purest form of the information. So it's helping you a lot more in inside yourself. It's helping you a lot more to calm yourself down, to take those entries with no fear, all those little details what is inside the psychology. the trading psychology, because this is kind of like like your own program. Through that you're running your information, and you're getting entry, TP, and stop loss. Like there is this is only thing what this pattern is sending out the information. There is no more information to send out here. Like this is not sending out like emotional stuff, like any, like no, only entry, TP, stop loss. That's only information what this is sending out. No more information. So it's working without you, because when we take the ego out, you're entering the state. It's already no, like no manipulation, no noise. It's the purest form information. The purest form information is going in, and the purest form information is going out, because otherwise there's gonna be a lot of more noise. For example, when information is going straight here, like imagine how many noise is gonna be in your main system, and now for you to take a decision, like you want a long or short, it's gonna be so much more noise there. But what this is doing, it's already sending you the entry, stop loss, and TP. So there is no more thinking anymore, because you have a snapshot already in your mind, and now you have entry, stop loss, and TP. And soon as when you press that button in your phone or computer, your Markovian state is going straight to the non-Markovian state, because all possibilities, as soon as when you enter the trade, the Markovian state is going that direction. Now your trade is going in non-Markovian state, where everything can happen. Every single possibilities can happen there. And now, for example, if the trade is get stopped out, now more you're doing trades, more you're trading real life, more you learn. This sector is getting better, and solid, more like there is gonna be more foundational, because all this is supporting this one. More support, that's mean more you can see through the manipulation and through the noise. And you're much more calm too. Like for example, I take this trade. This is 1.5 month long trade. It's a long trade. But if you have this kind of information behind you, like there is no emotions to, like for, like you can see here what I have entry. Oh, I have entry, I have my TP, and I have my stop loss there, and there is no more. And all here, all this is possibilities. The price can do all those things. Price can do anything there, because it's all possibilities. It's normal common space. And more thing if you are inside here and you're learning, and now for example price was going in your TP, sorry, your stop loss, and maybe next day again stop loss, and maybe again stop loss. There is a thing, like do not like kind of beat yourself up because you're thinking, oh, I'm a bad trader. You have to understand, it's not you. You understand actually everything already rightly. It's just the market makers who manipulate everything. Like for example, you are here and you're seeing the trades, and your idea is go above, retest, and go the next level. And here is your trade. Where is that going on? Anyway, here is your trade. You want to go here, and your stop loss is here. And now the price is doing like wood, going above, gives you the entry, goes, and then stops you out, doing something like that. And now you're thinking, oh, it was my fault, and so on. But actually, the market was knowing exactly this is what most of people are thinking. So we're gonna manipulate the market and go later back here and do exactly the same thing and going in your TP. So it wasn't your fault. So you have to let that go. Otherwise, you start beating yourself, and that's not, it's not good. And this one here can take sometimes maybe half hour, sometimes 4 hours, sometimes 2-3 days. This space here depends of the time frame. But that's what happened with me a lot back in the days. I was thinking like this is the original way how to do it, but price all the time when we go that place, something totally different happened. I was thinking all the time it's my fault, but it's actually not. It is the market manipulators, and they know exactly people are looking this place here, so they're gonna manipulate that level. They're gonna go much more deeper. They're getting sellers stop out, they're getting buyers to stop out, and then they're gonna grab something in the bottom here, and then goes and doing exactly the same movement. But for example, if you are here thinking it's your fault, you don't recognize the second opportunity. But here, if you understand it wasn't your fault, you're gonna be patient and you see the second time, and you're gonna enter the again. And then this time you will reach your TP. But here, maybe now you're thinking, oh, price don't wanna go any more longs, so you're gonna take now sell here, and you get stop out again. And then now you will be angry. But actually, there was zero things to be angry. Like there was no things to go in angry mode, because it wasn't your fault. So this is my muscle memory here. When I'm looking the trades, information is going all this here, and then it's sending me back the information. And this information here, it's never like 100% solid. Like it's impossible, because every day there is something new. And now we can go in the strategy. Why for me the strategy is not working, or the strategy is not made in trading. The strategy is something totally different, because there is never ever something exactly like it was, for example, yesterday. It's impossible. For this mind state, everything is flexible. It's like living all the time, because you have all the time new information. Like I said, every candlestick is changing the probabilities, so it's a living thing. It's never like like for example, strategy. It's rules. It's rules. So what the strategy is doing, again, this information is going here. So your strategy is picking one of your memories, like your ego is doing, and going straight to the system again. And with the strategy, same thing, you don't see that level underneath it, because it's based on rules. Like there is rules. Same with the ego. your attachments, what your needs, it's only you and you know, this stuff there. But I'm not saying this level is, you know, you're not gonna be, for example, successful. Like people can be in this level and will be, traders too. Just every person is different. And one of my things with the trading was to learn who I am and where I am, the main questions. So through the trading, it was kind of the freedom. So I have my own time to realize who I am. But for example, if there is ego vault and you're attached to the material reality, so meaning is you want all the time more things. Like for example, you want this car, you want this car, you want this house, maybe you want that car, yeah, and stuff like that. But if you want freedom on trading, so for example, if you buy the car, you have to pay. You buy, for example, another car, you have to pay. You have to, for example, you want now house, you have to pay. You want another car, you have to pay. So you have all those worldly attachments, but they need all the time your care. Like this one here, it's needing money by monthly. This one is here needing money by monthly. This one is here needing money by monthly, and same here. So meaning is like you still are working, but your work is trading. So there is no freedom, like for me. But this is this place. If you found can help you, will be super awesome. And the other thing is right now here with that Markovian state we was talking about, only 100% of trading. This all information is going in. It is only trading information. But now if you like to go around your mind and looking all those possibilities, so you can look through the same eyes, Markovian state and non-Markovian state, but just another information. And if you're looking up Markovian state, non-Markovian state in internet, you can develop your own state. Like this is how can, like the thing is, I see that thing in my mind, but it's in the mind. It's not easy to explain how I'm actually seeing in my mind, but I try to do my best. But the state of the Markovian on Markovian, you can develop like it's free base. Before you enter here with the pure information, it's a free base for you to develop. Like for example, my thing was trading. I want to understand the trading, so I developed this thing there to protect my own mind and my own life, kind of, because in that places there is so many angles where you can go. For example, straight to the gambling, all those places. So those are not for me, and I see the possibilities. So I'm protecting my own life and the mind. So I was building this in my mind before the information is going straight to the system. So it's like filter here, and then it's going. And the same time, now when this entry TP stop loss is going to the system, there is much less noise. Like there is a much, for example, if you're doing through your life, like if you have the main system here, so everything is connecting here. Like all those little things are connecting here in your what? In your system. And now you can think one of that is the holding here. Like holding is one of this. All this one is going here. Oh, those arrows. So one, this is going in your system, but there is more of those things around here, like in real life, in reality. But now you understand, if those things are like this one before entering the main system, like your main system is so clear and it's moving, it's moving so smooth, you can actually, complete things. You can actually, take something and you're gonna complete it because it's pure. Like for example, your your chakras. Like if those chakras are full of something, the energy is moving like it's not so smooth. But if you can clean your chakras, energy is moving super nicely. Same with information. The thing it's very important, if you have information, like don't put your ingredients there. Just look information like the information is. Just information is information. Don't change by your own needs or your own things or something like that. Because if you change the information to more like you, meaning is you're manipulate with information, and then you're gonna send that manipulated information in your system. You're gonna manipulate with your own self, and again, things can happen. If you have some question about that, you leave it in the comment section. And for today, I will finish for today, and I will see every single one in the next video. Thank you and ciao.